me before playing the Callisto protocol. That Callisto protocol is finally here in our hands. Callisto protocol day 1 edition. I literally had to go through hell to get this. Here's the back. On Jupiter's dead moon, a mysterious outbreak has thrown Black Iron Prison into chaos. Fight to survive the horrors of the Callisto moon. Me after playing the Callisto protocol. This game was an absolute nightmare to get through. Literally pulling teeth to get through. If you are a fan of this game, you might hate this review because a Callisto protocol should have stayed on Jupiter's moon. This game should have stayed on Jupiter. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy X here. Welcome to my review of the Callisto Protocol, a game that a lot of people were excited about, including myself, until I played it and stuff. And I just beat it. And this game, I'm going to say this here and right now. This game is not great. This game is literally frustrating. Like, and now I'm playing, and now I'm playing Elden Ring and stuff. This game right here, in my opinion, it has a good concept behind it, good ideas behind it, but the execution of this game, the combat, to the story, to the characters, just lacks. Especially that combat. When I tell you that I almost put this game down just because I got so frustrated over the combat. Matter of fact, you go over there. I can't. The disrespect that you just showed me, I can't even look at you right now. I can't look at that game right now. I'm so beyond irritated. And like I said, I don't let reviews cloud my judgment and stuff. I form my own opinions, but this game right here is not good at all. Short version and stuff, but of course in my reviews it's gonna be spoilers, so spoiler warning and stuff. I'm gonna talk about the plot of the story, the combat, and why you should avoid this game at all costs, unless it's at a fucking bargain bin at Walmart for $5. Then you go pick this game up. It's sorry, I'm a bit frustrated because I literally struggled at the end, the final boss. If you guys do enjoy today's review, make sure that you smash the like button, subscribe new to the channel, make sure you feel so much. Thank you guys for all your support and stuff. We're almost at 100. We're almost at 100 subs. I'm completely blown away. Thank you for all your support, comments, likes, and stuff. You know, all my videos, whether I'm either when I'm laughing or making jokes or just ranting and stuff, you know, I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are the reason why I do this. And yeah, let's get into this damn game, shall we? This, ladies and gentlemen, is my review of Callisto Protocol. Alright, by now you should know how my reviews go. So starting off with the story. Now I do have some gameplay footage in the background you guys can check out for yourself. The story for me, I'm going to say this flat out, it's not good. It's not good at all. And that was a major surprise to me because I thought that this was going to be like a survival horror type game. Like good story and stuff. And like, if your story is not good, it doesn't bother me too much in horror survival game stuff, but the combat has to be good. And I see what they was trying to do, to do, but the story just falls apart. So basically, the plot of the story is you play as Jacob, Jacob Lee. He's a freight cargo carrier and stuff. You know, he delivers supplies to all the different colonies and stuff on Europa and Callisto, one of Jupiter's dead moons. Now, there's a prison on Callisto called Black Iron Prison. So basically, his ship gets shot down. Bam! This character, I forgot his name because he's so forgettable. But the voice actor that plays him was Deacon St. John from Days Gone. I actually love Days Gone and stuff. I actually enjoy that game. But yeah, he comes. They throw Jacob in the prison. Bam! Jacob wakes up. All hell has broke loose. The prison's overrun with these creatures and with this outbreak that is turning the officers and the inmates into creatures and stuff, literally. And that's about as far as it goes and stuff, plot wise. Now, of course, you battle your way through the prison and stuff. You know, you do meet two characters, Kamiko from The Boys and stuff, and I think Ellis, this inmate and stuff. Even though they had Kamiko in the game and stuff, I gotta say, I couldn't care less about none of these characters and stuff. And towards the end, you do meet the warden and stuff, and he's basically saying that the outbreak is the next step of human evolution, and it's just not good and stuff. Like, especially that character Ellis. And now, of course, he dies in the middle of the game. Thank God. Like, I don't know what they were trying to do. Is like, all that man literally did was tell me where to go. Go down here. Can you fix this? Switch this power thing on and stuff. Like, man. Yeah. So basically, you know, our goal is to survive and to leave Calypso and stuff. And yeah, so basically that's the plot. Now, of course, the ending and stuff where you fight the final boss and stuff. Again, boss fights are like nonsense in this game and stuff. I'm literally trying to remember like the plot and stuff. And how the story wraps up is so like abrupt. And that's what I think that fucking season pass was for, to take some content out the game and stuff. Because at the end, Kamiko, like towards the end, Kamiko gets affected. Jacob trying to save her. Boom, boom, boom. You fight the final boss. Kamiko leaves. Think that he died, but he stays behind because he feels like he owes something for his life, or just some shit and stuff. And bam, it just ends. And let's talk about Jacob for a character alone and stuff. Now, I know that this is the guy because I recognize his voice. If you guys saw my Transformers Rise of the Beast reaction, I know these movies by heart. Well, the first three Transformer movies, I know this guy and stuff. Like, when I heard his voice, I'm like, oh, that's the guy that was in Transformers and stuff. But Jacob as a protagonist is terrible. You want to talk about a bland character that barely shows emotions, and I talked about this in my impressions video and stuff. I'm sorry. I gotta get my honest thoughts about how I feel. If you like Jacob then that's fine. But to me, he was the most boring, bland. This man will literally watch someone get ripped in half and will just say, "What the hell? What the fuck? What the?" It was like most of the times he'll just mumble his words and stuff and he only showed like real like actual emotion and stuff. Not even through the whole damn game. Probably like towards the end and stuff with Kamiko and stuff because in the start him and Kamiko literally hate each other. Well, her name's not Kamiko, it's Danny, but they literally hate each other. But then of course they grow a friendship because they shared each other's memories. It's so poorly paced, written, characters absolutely terrible, especially Ellis. Like the warden and stuff, like they're not even in the, especially the warden is not even in the game. Like that, like, you know, like he might appear as on holograms like in the beginning of the game and you never hear from him. Just see like it's like you have to read the holotapes, which I did to understand it, but it's just the game doesn't really tell you anything. It doesn't really deep dive and explain to what's going on. Basically, but you find out at the end, basically, they want this outbreak to happen because to see how humans evolve, and so they want humans to evolve and stuff. And it's just another cliche of scientists experiment with shit that they don't understand. That's what I got from this. Experiment with shit we don't fully understand, but we're gonna do it anyway, but then get surprised or mad when shit blows up in their face and stuff. That's what I got from this. The same trope from every movie or every game. How many games and movies have we saw where evil scientists or experimented with some kind of disease or something, and it outbreaks, and the whole world is collapsed? Last of Us, hell, Division 2, Resident Evil, like it goes on and stuff, and they basically just, and I knew that this was kind of hinting to it in the story and stuff, because I was like, are they really gonna do the same old trope? And by God, they basically did and stuff. And yeah, so basically the story is not good at all. I can't even give it a point. I can't and stuff. It was so bad. It was so bad and stuff. This is me just giving my honest opinion and stuff. Like I said, I'm a very truthful and blunt person. When I don't like something, I'm gonna say I don't like something and stuff. And this story is not it for me and stuff. It's bland. It's a slog to get through and stuff. It's hell to get through. Oh my God. So the story for me, not great at all. Well, since the story is not good, let's see if the gameplay holds up. And in my opinion, besides the story, that's the story is not even the worst part for me. But when it comes to this game, the gameplay is, and I put gameplay above everything else and stuff. If your story is not that good or kind of bad, but your gameplay is great and it makes up for it, is very fun and engaging, then I can kind of like don't care as much and stuff. But here you get double whammies and stuff. The story's not good, it's lacking, and the combat is unbearably poorly designed and stuff. So basically, it's like I wasn't even having fun with the game from start to finish. Like, and I did everything. I upgraded my weapons. I leveled up, and it still wasn't good. So yeah, so basically, I'm gonna save my gripes and stuff for that section, because I have a lot of them and stuff. But okay, positive time. What are the positives to this game and stuff? The level design. The level design in this game is gorgeous and stuff. I cannot like literally their budget and the time spent on the graphic stuff. The game looks beautiful. It is very gory. It gives you that atmosphere, like that, just that feel, like, oh my god, I am in this situation and stuff like that. I am playing a horror game and stuff. And they do a great job, even though those fire effects look like those GIFs, fire effects on like on your phone and stuff. Like, I don't know who designed those fire effects, but come on now. But everything else and stuff looks great and stuff. The enemy designs in this game and stuff are top notch and stuff. Now I'm not even gonna hate and stuff, even though there's not really much enemy variety in the game and stuff, because you will just fight this like they're pretty much the same old ones. You have your standard mutant, your standard infected that runs towards you and stuff. You have a spitter, the one that shoots acid at you. You have ones that crawl on the ceiling with like four legs and stuff that turn invisible and stuff, which those were fucking annoying. Oh my god. And stuff. You have ones that can blow up. You have like literally bloaters. They literally had, and this is where I see a lot of Last of Us inspiration from and stuff. They had an enemy type that was blind and basically could only hear, basically like a clicker. All they needed was just the sound, and it'll be like, oh, it was a clicker. Like, and there were some gameplay segments of this game that it reminded me of Last of Us. Like, oh my god, no, like you have to sneak, because the combat is so bad that you don't want to go in guns blazing. And I'm not the type of person to just go in guns blazing, but I pretty much stealth most of this game because I wanted to avoid that melee combat as much as I could and stuff. But it is one enemy type that is like a clicker from The Last of Us too, and you can really see some like inspiration. Now this game is made by the same people that made Dead Space and stuff, the classic and stuff. I love Dead Space and stuff. I love that franchise and stuff, and here it shows and stuff. The elements. You don't have a map, no navigation and stuff. You gotta use your eyeballs and stuff. Now I wish that they would have included a map, because Elden Ring has a map, but Elden Ring doesn't tell you where to go. But at least that you can see a map and pinpoint locations that you haven't been to, because again, this game is very linear. It's just straight path, straightforward. But there are like side rooms with like chests and collectibles and Callisto credits and stuff that you need to upgrade your weapons and stuff. So while a map, it's hard to know where you've been and where you didn't been and stuff. So, but that game is very linear at heart. It's one of the most linear games I've ever played and stuff since on this year. Not really room for exploration and stuff like that, but the enemy design, it's fantastic and it's great and stuff. Now you get tons of weapons and stuff. There are weapons in this game and stuff. It's not just melee. You get a stun baton, you get an assault rifle, you get a shotgun, you get a pistol, a hand cannon and stuff. You get so many weapons and stuff that you can tune up, upgrade and stuff. Make them more powerful. And you get this thing called the grip. Now basically the grip is this like basically it's like you using the force or telekinesis to pull enemies in and shoot them out. Now of course, when you go into like multiple levels and stuff, some areas will have like spikes on the wall or like saw blades and stuff, and you can literally just throw the enemies in there. That is a must, because the combat is so poorly designed that is like the grip became my get out of jail free card and stuff. Like, that was a must. Like, every time I saw a spike on the wall, I grabbed like two enemies and just hang them and stuff. I threw an enemy off the bits like it, because again, it's not. It's not like I had fun with it. Just I needed it because I was getting my ass whooped, and it was just like it was so. It was so crazy and stuff like that. But yeah, but you have this the thing called grip that it is awesome and stuff like that. Especially when once you first get it, it's kind of weak and pointless. Like I didn't really use it until like the later half of the game and stuff. But you can pick up objects and stuff like that. But once you upgrade it, that's when it becomes powerful and stuff. And I was like, yes, like I was like, oh, it's like okay, this is where we're going, and and I'm gonna say yes, it does help when you upgrade weapons, but this game did feel like it needed a new game plus right away. I know that we're getting the new game plus in February, but it looks like it needed a new game plus right away and stuff. But yeah, but you can scavenge, through chests and stuff and find these things called Callisto credits, where basically you can buy weapon upgrades and stuff like that. You get a look at oil takes stuff like that. Every now some of the sections of the prison is kind of like samey and repeat, but a lot of it is gory, is grim, is dark and stuff. Some areas have smoke and fog on it, and the enemies hide underneath the fog. Like there's great ideas here. I'm gonna say this: they actually built a great foundation for what this game could be and stuff, but right now it's just poorly executed on the story and the combat part. But the environment and stuff is great, and the atmosphere, even though this game is not scary that I thought it would be and stuff. They had some jump scares, but I was like, ooh, I was just like, oh. So maybe because I wasn't having fun, or maybe because I was just so frustrated. Especially those little things that come out, that little thing, and grab you, and you gotta stab it and stuff. Those things are so annoying because they would drain my health when I just filled up my health. So yeah, but that's basically it for the gameplay section and my positives and there and stuff. I talk about the story and stuff, and the gameplay. Callisto, I give you your brownie points before I move on to my gripes, because I'm gonna tear a hole through this game and stuff when I rant. Calypso, I'm gonna give you your brownie points. You are a new IP. I know how important it is to get new IPs and stuff. I'm one of those people and stuff like that. I would never hate a game. I might not like some of the design choices of a game, but I respect the developers. I respect you for making a new IP, getting more creative. We need that instead of just keep remaking old games that we already have played and stuff. And most of us has grown out, and most of those remakes have turned out to be trash and stuff. It's like, look at Saints Row 2022, that reboot. They could have made a completely different other game, but of course, they keep making the same type of game, and most people are tired of that and stuff. We want some new experience and stuff like that, like Death Stranding and stuff, Days Gone and stuff. These new IPs and stuff that most people say, oh, it's trash, but give it its credit because it did something different. It was just. It didn't follow the crowd like Call of Duty and all these other games and stuff. No, it followed its own beat. So that I would give you guys credit for and stuff. Make a new IP. There is some good ideas in this game. There are some good ideas in this game. I probably know, like in the sequel and stuff, it could be improved. But for right now, in my opinion, it's just not a good game and stuff like that. But I'll still give you your credit. So that's how you get to me. Now let's tear this game a new asshole, because this game is trash. Booty cheeks. Welcome to the section that no one likes but has to hear the things that I don't like. And boy, I got a lot of things, and this is crazy. So I have my notes, and so this is crazy because of the fact that like the past two games I reviewed got masterpiece tiers and stuff. Yeah, and it was just like, yes, I had some gripes with God of War and stuff, but nothing compared to this and stuff. So starting off and stuff, and incoming rant and stuff. Starting off, the biggest flaw of this game is not the story. It's not the limited of exploration, the enemy variety, and stuff like that. No. It's the combat system in this fucking game. Whoever designed this combat system literally fire them. I don't know who walked into the boardroom and said, "Hey Jim, hey, so I'm designing the combat, right? Okay, yeah, so yeah, but what if we did this, right? Hear me out. What if we, instead of mapping the dodge button to a button like circle or like B on X, but no, let's put it in the analog stick where they gotta like do this and this and this and this back to back and stuff. Oh, but better yet, let's not put no parry window in the game. No, but then just put up a tutorial message saying that just do it before the enemy hits you. But some enemies will have multiple combos and stuff that you can't react fast enough. So then they will die over and over and over and over and over and over again, seeing the same goddamn death animations over and over and over and over and over and over again and stuff. Oh, they will love that. They will love that. Fuck that shit and stuff. I hate the combat in this game. This shit has pissed me off to new levels. If you guys can see my face, it has pissed. Bro, I'm gonna take off my glasses right now because I'm serious. It has pissed me off so fucking much in this game. The combat is ass, poorly designed. Why the fuck would you put a dodge mechanic in the analog stick? We have to move with the analog stick. You know how our brains are literally wired to press a button and you dodge. How hard, how simple that could it be and stuff. Ooh, but immersion, nothing. This is completely bad on every level and stuff. The design choice here, come on. And for people that are going to defend it like get good. No, this is not Elden Ring right now. And stuff like that. No, Elden Ring has a great combat system that I'm thoroughly enjoying. That game is built on the challenge. You know what you're buying with Elden Ring and stuff because it's a soul type game. You know that you're going to get your ass whooped. You know that you're going to get your ass whooped in that game. But here is a survival horror game, single player, linear. You just want to breeze through the story and experience it, but not have to die over and over and over again and stuff. Because again, it's not about getting good; it's about poor design. And this right here, the dodge mechanic and the melee combat is awful. It's horrendous. A lot of times I had to put my controller down because I just got getting so frustrated and stuff. Like I literally contemplated about taking this game back to GameStop. Like it was, and you guys saw my outboxes. I went through hell to get this physical copy, and now I'm like, damn, maybe I shouldn't do that because it's so poorly designed. First of all, the combat is slow and stuff. The movement speed between that Jacob moves like he has weights on his leg, and he can't move and stuff. Or he's like in the fucking pool and stuff, like underwater and can't move. He moves so slow, especially in the ball spells and stuff in combat and stuff. And ball spells, they're non-existent. So it's just basically like just stronger versions of the enemies, especially those two-headed there was this part in this game where this two-headed enemy literally killed me over again. That big, and had like with the two heads, because the dodge is so fucked up, and the combat is so slow and janky. He can kill you in 2 shots. So if you don't dodge, he does this death animation, scoops you up, puts you down, crushes your arms, crush your head. That happened 8 times to me. Like, it was so frustrating that I'm just like, oh my gosh. So the combat to me is the biggest flaw and stuff. The movement speed is like Jacob is literally moving like this, like he turns around. Even when he heals himself, it's slow. When he pulls out a gun, it's slow. Keep in mind, there's multiple enemies in one space with you at a time. This combat is not designed for multiple enemies at you. This combat is designed for like one-on-one encounters. Now yes, if you face an enemy one-on-one, then you'll win. But when there's multiple enemies on screen, when there's multiple of them following you around and stuff, that's when it gets horrible, because the camera's up close to you, so you can't see behind you. So enemies are hitting behind you, they're hitting in front of you, they hit on your side, and Jacob is literally trying to adapt like this, but gets hit over and over again. My strongest complaint with this game and dislike is the combat. So this combat system has to be taken out of the game, thrown in the trash, and redesigned it from the ground up. I play a lot of survival type and horror type games and stuff, and especially RPGs. I'm a big lover on combat and stuff. Like, that's what I look forward to the most. If a game can have an amazing story, but the combat is not that engaging or fun stuff, I won't play it and stuff. But here, it fell so hard because in the trailers it looked completely different and stuff. So my thing is, map the dodge button on the button. Make Jacob move a little bit faster. Make him switch weapons. You have a quick weapon switch menu, but it takes Jacob like 10 years to pull out his pistol or his shotgun or his assault rifle. It's like, what the fuck? And the enemies, they just don't stand there. They're attacking you, especially when you have to heal, because some moments you have to heal during combat, and you can't because Jacob gets down on his knees, slowly picks up the injector, places it in his neck, and squeeze, and you slowly feel the bar going up. What happened? Just getting some health packs, and boom, he stomps on them, and bam, he gets health. That would make it more convenient and stuff. And if you were just trying to go for intense feeling, it's not intense feeling when your combat and the dodge mechanics poorly designed. It's a frustration feeling. So all that intense go out the window when every encounter you face is just like, oh my god, and you just went through one. It's just no. So the combat to me is shit, complete shit at all and stuff. All right, enemies take way too much health and stuff. Enemies take way too much damage in this game and stuff. Like especially like in the beginning of the game, you will find yourself literally hitting an enemy like 8 times before they go down. Especially when you get into later halves of the game where they mutate. Yes, they can mutate and stuff. So basically, in the later half of the game, they can mutate. Some of them have tentacles where they can mutate to stronger forms. And if you don't kill them fast enough with the tentacles, they can mutate, and have more health, take more damage, and do more damage to you and stuff. And those were so annoying because they can literally kill you in 3 hits and stuff. And yeah, so Basically, and so basically, that's my other complaint. The enemies take way too much hits and stuff. It's the same problem that I have with Resident Evil. It's like now I know that is, I'm not hating on Resident Evil and stuff, but I just don't like how you can shoot these creatures in the head or their limbs off and they're still coming at you and stuff like that. It just wasted so many bullets and stuff. And remember, this is a survival horror game. Ammo was scarce, health packs are scarce, so basically, if you run out, you have to melee them, and melee combat against 2 to 3 or more enemies is impossible. You're dying. You're dying completely. And so there's no way that you can. How fucked up the dodge is, and the melee combat where his swings are so slow and wild and stuff. It's like the movement is so janky and stuff. So the enemies, they have too much. It's like they have invisible health bars. Am I playing the RPG and stuff? Because that's what it feels like. Just melee sponges and stuff. Like, ugh. All right. So the story, like I said, lacks and stuff. It was not great at all. Too many quick time events. Now this game. This game will look like it was designed in the PS3 and Xbox 360 era. If you can remember that era, a lot of games had quick time events and stuff. You know, especially like cinematic games where press triangle, press X and stuff, and you move in slow motion and stuff. And it's just like, really, we're still doing the quick time event stuff now. It's okay if your game has quick time events, but this game has a lot of them. Even when enemies attack you and stuff, you gotta press the button and stuff to open the door and stuff. It's just too much, especially in the tutorial part. So, too many quick time events, not good. All right. Well, all that being said, I gotta say this right now: this game is horrible and stuff. Let's see what Callisto Protocol gets on my tier list. I'm giving Callisto Protocol an okay tier. Just an okay tier. Like I said, if you are one of the few people that watch my review all the way and you are right here and stuff, know that I do not hate the ideas behind this game. I don't and stuff. Making a new IP is brave. It takes courage. It takes it like coming out with something new is always nerve-wracking because you don't know how people are going to take it. But I give them credit for being creative and stuff. Especially with this one, there are positives to the game. The level design, the enemy design, the stuff, the character models, the gore, even the death animations and stuff. Some of them are great and stuff, but everything else just lacks and stuff. It's like they focus on that besides the story, besides the gameplay and stuff. And the gameplay is what hurts the most for me. So I'm just giving this a okay tier. I do not recommend this game. Wait for it to go on sale, like way down stuff, probably like wait a few months and stuff, and you might see it in the clearance bin, and you still want to experience it. Fine. I'm completely done with this game. This game that game right there and stuff, I'm completely done with it. I'm definitely hell not buying that season pass. Hell no. Fuck that and stuff. This game was horrible. This game was a chore to get through and stuff. Did not enjoy 1 minute of it and stuff. But I did it for you guys because I love you guys and stuff. And I hope that you guys like my, just my honest review on it and stuff like that. But again, don't let my opinions or don't let my feel of the game ruin your experience. If you're loving the game and you say, X, you're a fool and stuff. This story is great. The combat is great. It's satisfying and stuff. I'm happy for you. So enjoy the game and stuff. Have fun and stuff. You spent your $70. Get your worth out of it and stuff. Is what I say. So that like that. No disrespect and stuff like that. But me personally, did not like it. Did not enjoy it. And yeah, but if you guys did enjoy today's review, make sure that you smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. This should fit Aqua channel so much. Man, I can't wait for that Witcher 3 update. Hopefully Evil West lifts my spirits up again from playing this game, because what a shit show. Until next time, guys, stay safe, take it easy, peace.